Okay, lesson 4, key signatures. We've been talking about find your one, sing the scales, you know the intervals between it, but how do you find one? Okay, so let's learn a few things about how music is written. So this is a treble clef. That's where the upper voices are. In a hymnal, you'll normally see two notes on top of each other. The one on the top is the soprano note, the one below it is the alto note. In a hymn, the melody is going to be in the soprano line. So we will be reading the top notes in the hymn. Okay, if you don't see this pound sign, which is a sharp sign in music, or this funny looking B, no, neither of those are here, that means that this is one. So it's the first line below the staff. This thing where we write the music, 5 lines and 4 spaces is the staff. So this is one, and this is one. You just have to memorize this one. I'm sorry. Anyway, this is where one will be if there's not a sharp or a flat over here. Okay, so now let's take a look at one sharp. So this is the sharp. It's written on the line that is sharp, which we don't care about. We're singing by numbers. So the scale is always going to sound the same. It's just going to start on a different pitch. The spot right above that is going to be 1. So if we just follow it across here where I wrote 1 in, there's 1. And we can go down the scale and there's the other 1. You're not generally going to be singing something like this in the congregation because hymns should be singable. That's the whole point, is to have the congregation sing along, and that's a really high note, and these are really low notes, and so that's not a comfortable place for most people to sing. But you still need to know how to find it. So sharp, go up 1, that's where go up 1 spot, that's where your 1 will be. All right. This one you will see a lot. It's a very singable range. So we go to the last sharp. It's sitting here on this space. So we go 1 up. That's going to put it on the line. You can just follow right across here. And there's your 1. And then you can go down the scale. And there's your other 1. And see, these notes are, nothing's way above the staff. Nothing's way below the staff. So this is very singable through here. Okay. Probably not going to see this one, but we want to test out our skills. So this is the last sharp that you see. You go up 1 spot, which is going to put us on the line above the staff. You are not going to be singing that note in the congregation, but still, you know how to find it. You can go down the scale. This is where the 1 would be in the staff, the more singable range. So that's sharps. You are probably not going to see any more sharps than that. Okay, so now let's take a look at flats. It's this funny looking B. This is another one you have to memorize. If there is 1 flat, then this first space is your 1. So there's your 1. There's your 1. Scale is just the same. Again, you don't have to worry. What does a sharp mean? What does a flat mean? The people who are playing the instruments, they need to know that. All we need to know is where our 1 is. Okay, for flats, we go to the next to the last flat, and that's where 1 is. So we have to memorize this one. 1 flat, this is 1. 2 flats, you say, okay, what was my next to last one? It's this. So that is your 1. And we can go down, we can go up. This is one you might see sometimes. And then this is really a very singable scale right here. So we take a look at this. It's got 3 flats. We don't care what their names are. Just go to the next to the last one. It's this space. So we can just run across this space. That's a 1. And then you could count down the scale, and that's a 1. And that's all you have to do with it. Now, this software is really a lot of fun. So I'm going to let it sing the scale for you, just so you can hear the scale sounds the same. It doesn't matter what key. This tells us what key we're in. We just need to know where 1 is. Okay, so we heard that. We're going to do the very same thing in a different key. So this is our 1, different one than the last one. See, same scale, just started on a different pitch. Anyway, this takes some practice. Grab a hymnal, just open it up to a hymn and take a look at what your key signature is and see if you can find one. Okay, back for the next lesson. Bye.